Hello everyone, welcome back to Java Basics. In this video, let's try to understand what are data types and types of data types. We know that Java is a statically typed language. So we need to define a data type whenever we declare a variable. So a data type of a variable represents what type of data or value an variable can hold. Okay, so a variable can hold either integer, strings, character, float, double, boolean, etc. Okay, now let's see what are different types of data types. So we have two data types, one is primitive and the other one is non-primitive. Okay, so we have 8 primitive data types, and those are byte, short, char, int, long, float, double, boolean. First let's look at byte data type. Byte is a whole number and whose value ranges between -128 to 127. Okay, let's declare a byte data type. Let me create a new class. Okay, here we are. So byte a equals 1 2 some value. Okay, so this is the data type, a is the variable name, and 1 2 3 is the value. Now it says that a byte variable can hold values ranging between -128 to 127. What happens if I type 128? So we get a compilation error. Okay, so we need to make sure that whenever we declare a variable of type byte, so the value is between -128 to 127. And the next what we have is short. As again, so short is a whole number. It means it doesn't hold any decimal points. Okay, short is a whole number which ranges between -32,768 to 32,767. Okay, let me show you how to declare it. Short b equals some value. Okay, and the next we have character. A character can hold a single alphabet. So char c equals, it can hold single character, and always make sure that you initialize the value of a character within single quote. Okay, because for strings we are using double quotes and for character we are using single quote. And next we have integer, and integers are again whole numbers whose values range between, it's a very big number. Okay, so it's between -214748368 to 21474836647. Okay, and how to declare it? Integer d equals 1 2 3 some number. Okay, and next we have long. So again long is bigger than int. I mean to say, like, long can hold a value range bigger than the integer data type. Okay, so long e equals, okay, for bigger numbers we make use of long data type. And next we have float. So float are fraction numbers, and the range is between 3.4 e to the power of -38 to 3.4 e to the power of 38. Okay, so float can hold decimal point. So whenever you declare a variable with the float data type, make sure that the value contains f at the end. Okay, so this is the right way of declaring and initializing a float variable. Next we have double. So double g equals, and this is a data type which can hold fraction numbers between much bigger than the float number. Okay, so it could be and last we have boolean. So boolean h, let me show you how to make use of boolean. So boolean are usually used whenever you want to compare between two variables, okay, and print whether it is true or false. So example, let me try to compare a and b and print the value. Okay, so I'll compare a if a is greater than b. So anyway, a is greater than b, no, right? It has to print false. When I try to print variable h, okay, we are getting a compilation error because method is static and this is a non-static variable. Let me make it static. Sorry, typo mistake. Okay, now the compilation error is gone. Let me print it. So we got the value false. Okay, so whenever we declare a primitive data type, make sure that the data type begins with small letter. Okay, so we have byte, so b is small, we have short, s is small, character c is small, I is small, and so on. Okay, and another important point is the primitive data types can hold only one value. Okay, now we are done with the primitive types. Now let's look at the non-primitive types. There are four non-primitive data types. Those are string, arrays, classes, interfaces. One important point, when we make use of non-primitive data type is that the data type always begins with a capital letter. Okay, so if you look here, string s is capital, arrays a, classes c, I, interfaces I. Okay, so those are in capital letters. And let me show you how to make use of string I equals, and string should be always initialized with a double quotes. So I love Java. Okay, so string is nothing but a collection of characters and it should be mentioned within the double quotes. Next we have arrays. So arrays are nothing but collection of elements or objects of same data type and it has a fixed length. So we define array. Well, I want to declare 4 elements. Okay, I want to declare an array which holds elements of data type int and it holds 4 value. So let me show you how to do it. Int, and this is, I'll name it as array1, the name of the array, and I'll store 4 values. So as I said, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is holding 4 integer values. This is how you declare an array of integer data type. Okay, and next we have classes. So we know that classes are nothing but a collection of objects. We have already seen in previous video, right, how to create an instance of a class and how do you create a new object, right? So for the reference variable we always make use of class as the data type. Okay, and next is the interfaces. So interfaces are classes which has abstract methods in it. Okay, abstract methods are methods which has signature but no details of the body. Okay, as we go further we'll try to understand what are how to make use of strings, how to make use of arrays and classes as well as interfaces.